Let's talk about fear. Fear has always been a pervasive part of my life. I'm pretty much afraid of all things all the time. Scared of what other people think of me, scared of trying really hard at something only to fail in the end, especially when it's a public failure. Scared of falling in love, scared of being too poor to pay for my aging parents' future hypothetical medical bills. Traveling, being vulnerable with other people and getting hurt, giving too much to other people and being taken advantage of, people realizing that I suck or am otherwise incompetent, hurting other people, hurting myself, letting people down, being alone with my thoughts and my feelings, going to therapy, bad performance reviews at work, taking a long, hard look at myself in the mirror and what I'll see. And I really, really, really wish I wasn't. Why is doing things and trying to be the best me and living my best life have to be so difficult? Like intrinsically difficult because of myself. Like obviously trying and doing these things are hard and you already have to face challenges, but on top of that, I also have to fight with myself and this intrinsic fear that I have of aspiring, of doing new things, of trying hard. It just sucks. It sucks a lot. I've always wanted to be like people like Casey Neistat or Dan Mace or Kelly Wakasa. People who encourage other people to say F you to the haters. People who seem to not care about other people's opinions. Do what excites, right? Don't give up on pursuing what you want just because you're afraid. And I get that, but I'm also forever a wannabe. I want to be like one of these cool people. These people who seem like they have infinite amounts of courage, who never seem afraid of anything. Or even if they are afraid, they can wake up with a huge smile on their face and just run towards that fear anyway. These people who seem like they get to be, or they can be, their authentic selves all the time, effortlessly. And it's just really inspiring to watch them so wholeheartedly go after what they want in life in an unabashed, authentic, courageous way. But 10 years of trying later, I just don't think I'm one of them. I definitely think upbringing has something to do with it. Growing up in an immigrant family where everything was new, foreign people, foreign language, foreign new culture meant that growing up, everything was scary because it's new and unpredictable in a way. And your baseline concern waking up every day was, is everyone in the family going to be okay? We were always playing defense against the world and always needed to stay vigilant. And I think to a large degree, that mindset still exists in my mind today. But maybe that's fine. The silver lining here is that without fear, there can be no courage. And in a lot of ways, fear comes from a good place. It's your brain trying to protect you from pain or messing up or not being okay. My brain is just a little overprotective, just a little bit. And really, this has been the common theme of my life for literally since I can remember. High school, college, starting a new career, as a new grad, starting this YouTube channel, any project that I undertake, most recently a podcast. It's such a common undercurrent that made me realize that one thing I want to highlight on this channel is that exactly, my own progression and journey to fight the anxiety and the fear that pervades my mental space and my life. And one, because that's literally how I experience the world. So it kind of just makes sense to use that as a theme for how I continue to think about making content for this channel. At the very minimum, this has been cathartic for me to put out there into the world and express. And at best, hopefully it resonates with one or more of you on the internet out there. And you and I can both mutually acknowledge that we are not alone in this fight against fear and anxiety. Because honestly, even though it's really hard and makes my heart constrict and makes me sweat literally to confront my fears, life's too short to let fear be a hindering force in what I can and should be. And so I think it's such a worthwhile fight. It's the good fight, almost by definition. It's the best fight that there is. Also because all of the things worth doing in life tend to be scary, like really scary, like the overwhelmingly scary, make you want to run into your bedroom and hide under the sheets or under the bed kind of scary. But that's kind of the stuff of life. All the good things in life are kind of behind this idea of fear and chaos and novelty. But that's also why it's such a beautiful thing when someone realizes that they really want something, whether that's, don't know, like a relationship or some type of growth that exists, they know that it exists on the other side of fear, and they convince themselves and are willing to push through that fear for the sake of that thing anyway. That's one of the most beautiful things in life, in my opinion. I'm afraid most of the time of most things in life, but I also don't want that to make it so that life will just pass me by because I was afraid. So here's to the wannabes, all the people out there who are also trying hard, failing, stumbling, falling, getting back up, falling back down again in the face of their own fear and anxiety and inhibitions, and showing up every day to try and push against it anyway. I think it's super worth supporting. And yeah, hopefully this gives you a little bit of encouragement, because I definitely would want that for a younger me, even me today. I think a little encouragement goes a long way. So I'll now leave you with one of my favorite quotes of all time, and I'll see you when I next upload.
Sometimes life is like this dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you just keep moving, you will come to a better place.